hmm the individual named as the protected person, yeah, didn't sign it. No. This signature, yes, is different than the signature on the actual protection order. Yes. hmm The law's requirements are being violated. Yep. And you arrested me numerous times for the allegation of violating this protection order twice in Sequim, Washington. Yep. And violating it in Jefferson County on or about June 16th. Yes. And then violating the no contact cyber stalking requirements. Yeah. Is this the email that the prosecuting attorney had in Jefferson County? Because you never let me see the email. Now it says here, unless the respondent's lawyer was present at the hearing. Yeah. The order must be served on the respondent. The respondent must know the restraint provisions are in place. Yeah. Now, the individual that served me in the Sequim Public Library was not a sheriff. Yeah. And it was a requirement of law for a law enforcement officer to serve me. Yeah. Now, as it says right here, I was served in a public library and all the library patrons witnessed the service. Now, this idea that you're going to continue to enforce this service, the clerk of the court shall also forward a copy of this order on and before the next judicial day to the Clallam County Sheriff's Office. You may or may not have done that. Barbara Christensen, yeah. But you served me 2 weeks later in Sequim, Washington, when I was residing in Clallam County. Um, can you obstruct me from going to a Boys and Girls Club or church without any due process of law? Respondent excluded from the petitioner's residence, workplace, school, the daycare, school, the minors named. Yeah. Petition, let's see, respondent prohibited of going to the Boys and Girls Club or the First Baptist Church. Yeah. Constitution, article number 4. And then, let's see, restraining order. Yeah. A restraining order is an order requiring parties in a lawsuit to do or not to do certain things. Yeah. Restraining orders may be requested ex parte, meaning one party asks the court to do something without telling the other party. If the restraining order is granted ex parte, then the other party is later permitted to a hearing to present their side of the story. This is often the process for protection orders also. As restraining orders vary from state to state, it's important to consult with an attorney familiar with the law where you live. Criminal protection orders, violation of protection orders. I think I've looked at the protection order every possible way you can think of. Now, you're still telling me that this is actually legal. Yes. That you can issue it for 10 years. So, that you can use mental health evaluations. Yeah. That obviously are fraudulent. Now, uh, do the court forms require the names of the petitioner and the respondent? Because you didn't put the petitioner's name on it. You didn't put the respondent's name. Let's see here. Ensuring the right to be heard, Rule 2.6. A judge shall accord to every person who has a legal interest in a proceeding of that person's or that person's lawyer, the right to be heard according to the law. Does anybody know what Court Rule 2.6 is? Is that a Clallam County court rule? Or is that a Washington State court rule? Consisting with controlling court rules, a judge may encourage parties to a proceeding and their lawyers, to settle matters in dispute, but should not act in a matter to coerce any party. Coerce. Comment: the right to be heard is an essential component of a fair and impartial system of justice. Substantive rights of litigants can be protected only if procedures protecting the right to be heard are observed. Is this the email that you got, Brett Roberts? Does this sound important role in overseeing? Well, I don't think I had a fair and impartial hearing when you said I was in Jefferson County on June 16th, 2017. I don't think I had a fair and impartial hearing on January 5th of 2016 when you said I was in Sequim, Washington. Yes. I don't think it's a fair and impartial hearing when, as a condition, yeah, a personal recognizance, yes, the judge gets an email and I don't see what it says. Oh, I don't think it's fair and impartial on the parts of the judiciary, yes, to continue to enforce a protection order where I didn't get any notice of court hearings. The petitioner didn't appear in court and you used forgeries to issue it. I don't think it's a fair and impartial hearing when you issue a